Isn't it rich that The View is saying she got the job based on looks when DEI is all about based on looks?
They really don't like this woman. She's a good communicator. And so Joy Behar just offered her analysis on why Leavitt was picked for the role.
The View has always been known for its fiery debates and bold opinions, but this time the hosts may have gone too far. In a shocking turn of events, the popular daytime talk show is now embroiled in a legal controversy that could spell disaster for its future. After their recent comments about Karoline Leavitt, the youngest White House press secretary in history, the hosts of The View found themselves at the center of a media firestorm. And now, with a massive lawsuit hanging over their heads, things are looking grim for the outspoken panelists.
Speaking of Donald Trump, I was stunned and amazed by his new White House spokeswoman today. She's actually the youngest ever in that job.
It all began when Joy Behar, never one to shy away from controversy, made a comment that many are calling blatantly sexist. During a heated discussion about Leavitt's first press conference, Behar quipped, "She's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is." The remark, which dismissed Leavitt's qualifications and reduced her appointment to her appearance, quickly went viral. Social media erupted, with many accusing Behar of being disrespectful and hypocritical. After all, isn't The View supposed to champion women in positions of power?
Karoline Leavitt is the press secretary at the White House, doing a great job. Such a great job that the ladies of The View feel the green monster coming upon them.
But Behar wasn't the only one throwing shade. Whoopi Goldberg also took aim at Leavitt, criticizing her remarks about wokeness during her first briefing. Goldberg angrily claimed that without the very wokeness Leavitt denounced, she wouldn't even have the job.
Without that wokeness, you might not have that job.
Yeah.
Because women were not invited to that table.
The passionate rant didn't stop there, as Goldberg went on to accuse Leavitt of not understanding what she was saying and urged her to stop using the term altogether. The backlash was swift and brutal. Critics accused The View of hypocrisy, pointing out that while the show often preaches women's empowerment, its hosts had no problem tearing down a young, accomplished woman simply because of her political affiliation. Social media lit up with comments calling out the double standard. If a Republican said anything like this about a liberal woman, they'd be crucified, one user wrote. Another chimed in, "Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg should be ashamed of themselves. Karoline Leavitt got where she is because she's qualified, not because of how she looks." But the controversy didn't end there. Things took a dramatic turn when it was revealed that Leavitt had filed a defamation lawsuit against The View. According to insiders, the lawsuit accuses the hosts of making slanderous and damaging remarks that undermine her professional reputation. The fine, absolutely staggering, rumored to be in the millions. And while the lawsuit is still making its way through the legal system, it's already caused shockwaves in the world of daytime television. Faced with this legal nightmare, the hosts of The View were left scrambling to do damage control. Earlier this week, they issued a tearful on-air apology to Leavitt, clearly hoping to mitigate the fallout. "We deeply regret our remarks and any harm they may have caused," Behar said, her voice trembling. Goldberg, too, appeared emotional, saying, "We should have celebrated her accomplishments, not diminished them." But the apology, while dramatic, left many viewers unconvinced. Critics accused the hosts of only apologizing because of the lawsuit and questioned the sincerity of their remorse. "They're not sorry for what they said. They're sorry they got caught," one viewer remarked.
Karoline Leavitt, she's just 27 years old. But boy, was she giving it to the Trump haters in her first White House briefing.
The apology may have been too little too late. Rumors are now swirling that The View could face cancellation due to the financial strain of the lawsuit and the damage to its reputation. Behind the scenes, tensions are reportedly running high, with insiders claiming that the show's producers are panicking about how to salvage the situation. Some are even speculating that Joy Behar, who has long been a controversial figure on the show, could be shown the door as part of an effort to save the program. Adding fuel to the fire are whispers of a personal feud brewing between Behar and Leavitt. Sources close to the situation claim that Leavitt was deeply hurt by the comments and has no intention of backing down. In fact, she's reportedly considering additional legal action against Behar specifically, further complicating matters for the embattled host. Meanwhile, Behar is said to be furious about the backlash and feels she's being unfairly targeted. Joy is doubling down behind the scenes, an insider revealed. She doesn't think she did anything wrong and is blaming everyone else for the fallout.
And Karoline Leavitt isn't just making headlines, she's also rewriting history. At 27, the New Hampshire native has become the youngest White House press secretary ever.
While Karoline Leavitt has remained composed publicly, sources say she is quietly consulting with legal and media advisors to ensure her side of the story is fully understood. Rumors are circulating that Leavitt may even use this situation as a springboard to build her media presence further, with some speculating she could launch her own podcast or media initiative to highlight issues facing young professionals in politics. She's not just defending herself, she's building a brand, one insider commented. This could be the start of something much bigger for her. Meanwhile, Joy Behar's inner circle reportedly advised her to avoid further commentary on the issue, but she is allegedly resisting. According to a source, Behar feels that Leavitt is exploiting the situation for attention, and she is unhappy about being portrayed as the villain. Behar is known for speaking her mind, but this time it is backfiring. She does not seem to realize how damaging this is for her image and the show. This tension could be driving a wedge between Behar and the other co-hosts, who are said to be frustrated with the ongoing fallout.
Bang, Rowan, I couldn't do that at 27. No nonsense, straight to the point, courage, detail.
Complicating matters is the growing divide within The View itself. Alyssa Farah Griffin, a former Trump aide and now one of the co-hosts, has reportedly been critical of how the situation was handled. Behind the scenes, there are whispers of a civil war brewing among the panelists, with Griffin pushing for a more balanced and respectful tone moving forward, while Behar and Goldberg continue to double down on their controversial remarks. The dynamic on set is tense, to say the least. If this lawsuit drags on, it could completely fracture the group. The drama doesn't end there. Whoopi Goldberg, too, is facing criticism for her comments about wokeness. Many felt her remarks were condescending and out of touch, particularly given Leavitt's impressive resume. At just 27 years old, Leavitt has already worked as an assistant press secretary under Kayleigh McEnany, served as communications director for Representative Elise Stefanik, and played a key role in Donald Trump's 2024 campaign, all while balancing her responsibilities as a new mother. She's more accomplished at 27 than most people are in their entire careers, one social media user noted. Whoopi should be applauding her, not tearing her down.
A staunch Trump loyalist and unapologetic Gen Z conservative, Leavitt's sharp rhetoric and bold social media presence have already made waves.
Leavitt's response to the controversy has only bolstered her reputation. During a recent interview, she didn't hold back, calling the remarks from The View hosts pitiful and emphasizing that she wouldn't be intimidated. "I think it's sad that they felt the need to attack me personally instead of focusing on the policies I'm advocating for," she said. Her poised and confident demeanor has won her praise from many, with supporters calling her a role model for young women everywhere. As the dust settles, the future of The View remains uncertain. The legal battle with Leavitt looms large, and the show's reputation has undoubtedly taken a hit. Some are even questioning whether the controversy could mark the end of daytime television as we know it, as audiences grow increasingly tired of the divisive rhetoric that has come to define shows like The View. This could be a turning point, one media analyst said. Viewers are demanding more accountability, and shows that fail to adapt may not survive. The hosts of the show themselves have become a focal point of criticism. Joy Behar, in particular, has drawn significant backlash, with many viewers calling for her resignation. Critics argue that her remarks were unacceptable and claim that she is negatively impacting the show. Similarly, Whoopi Goldberg is also facing demands to step down, though some believe that her comments, while controversial, were not as severe as Behar's.
Earning a hefty six-figure salary, she is not just the face of the president's second term, she's also the voice promising to shake up how the White House communicates.
Meanwhile, attention has shifted to Karoline Leavitt, who has gained recognition as a rising political figure. Her decision to allow new media voices into the White House press briefing room has been met with widespread approval. Many view this move as a bold step toward democratizing access to information. Observers have noted her ability to bring about these changes with poise and confidence, further solidifying her reputation. As this saga continues to unfold, one thing is certain: the drama surrounding The View and Karoline Leavitt is far from over. Will the show survive the fallout, or is this the beginning of the end for one of daytime television's most iconic programs? And what does the controversy mean for the future of political discourse in America? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure: this is a story that people won't stop talking about anytime soon. What do you think? Should The View face cancellation for its controversial remarks, or do the hosts deserve a second chance? And is Karoline Leavitt the future of political communication, or just another polarizing figure in an already divided landscape? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates on this developing story.